Yes, good evening everyone. When I was in Ramogi TV, I gave my phone number. But I think I cannot teach all the million students that were calling me. I can only teach all of you through a video. So what you do, you subscribe on my YouTube channel called Mr. Gaddafi Mangu High Chemistry Guru. Then you post the question you want to be answered on the comment section. Then I will take a video of me demonstrating the same on a whiteboard. Then I'll upload the video. So ask your friends and anybody who want to learn chemistry, because the chemistry that I teach is not the one in the textbook. Is applied chemistry, and that applied chemistry is what you need during national exam. Ile kitu imeandikwa kwa kitabu KCSE ya sahii, hata ukiingia na kitabu ndani, a notebook, you will not be able to answer. So what I'm doing here is simply interpretation of what is in the textbook. It is reality, bringing what is the textbook to reality. You'll be able to apply knowledge. I know the teachers are so many, chemistry teachers, but I think some of them are repeating what's already written in the textbook. You can still explain what is already written, but the teaching method should be illustration to what the child can see in his or her environment. That will make learning interesting. In your environment, whatever is in your environment, chemistry is a science, and a science huwezi soma kufungua kitabu ati unasoma notes. You must have a revision questions and your notebook. So you try answer questions and go through them by marking using your notes. Usikue na KMF, unasoma swali, unaangalia alafu unaangalia nyuma, unaangalia answer. That is called rote learning. And that is not going to help you in the national exam. I got the best mean. I've got the best mean in the country. In 2020 nilipata 11.7. Nilipata 37 A plane na 7 A minus. And I've gotten 10 point every year. So because I think it is because of the way I teach. My teaching methods are mainly illustrations and environmental related. If, for example, I want to explain something called allotropes, na kuambia uko na mawe 4 unataka kutumia kujenga nyumba. Hizi mawe 4 unajenga nyumba moja square, nyingine rectangular. Alafu hii mawe 4 nyingine unatumia kujenga nyumba ambayo ina shape. So this mawe 4, wacha tuseme hizi ni carbon atoms. So moja umetumia kutengeza shape ya carbon, shape ambayo imetengezwa na carbon atoms, rectangular. Nyingine umetumia carbon atoms to develop a square. So these are two different structures of carbon, but they have definite shape. So they are called allotropes. Ile ambayo ina shape inaitwa amorphous. So kwa sababu ya chemistry, you cannot use a word like definite shape to define a concept. It has to be scientific. So how am I going to define allotrope? The word definite shape you're going to replace with the word crystalline. The one in definite shape you're going to replace with the word non-crystalline. So what are allotropes? Allotropes are simply crystalline structures of the same element in the same physical state. Kwa sababu they are structures. Nimesema ni kama nyumba. While amorphous are non-crystalline structures of the same element. So the atoms, mawe imejengwa, mawe zote ni za carbon. Ama sulfur. Sulfur kuna rhombic na monoclinic. Tofauti ni mapangilio za atoms. Tofauti ya nyumba ni mpangilio ya mawe. So when you build two houses which are definite shaped, then you can say these are two definite shaped structure ya nyumba. Na hii nyingine is indefinite. So how do you combine, how do you define allotrope? These are structures of the same element. Kwa sababu umetumia atoms za carbon kujenga hii ama atoms za sulfur. The crystalline structures of the same element in the same physical state. What is allotropy? Hiyo kazi ya kujenga nyumba moja iko shape, moja haina shape. Hiyo kazi ya kutengeza hiyo, for that phenomenon to exist, inaitwa allotropy. So what is allotropy? Allotropy is the existence of more than one crystalline structures of the same element in the same physical state. Kwa sababu umejenga nyumba mbili ambazo ziko na definite shape. So what is allotropy? Is the existence of different crystalline structure. Remember the word crystalline is meaning definite shape. The existence of different crystalline structures of the same element in the same physical state. And this explains why some element ukiona pale kwa periodic kwa wamelist melting point, unaona kuna element zingine ziko na melting point mbili. That simply means these elements have allotropes. They have two different structures with different melting point. So like sulfur iko na melting point mbili, kwa sababu the energy required to melt monoclinic sulfur is not the same energy required to melt rhombic sulfur. The energy required to melt diamond is not the same energy required to melt graphite. So carbon will have two melting point, sulfur will have two melting point, and even phosphorus. Tuko na phosphorus mbili, kuna yellow phosphorus, red phosphorus and white phosphorus. The difference is how the atoms are arranged. So phosphorus will have more than two melting point or more than one melting point. So if you want real chemistry that you can compete with the students abroad, you come here. You will learn chemistry and you will get it, you will enjoy it, and you will not even need to go to the textbook to refer. Thank you and be blessed. Continue following, tell your friends to subscribe. Itakuwa sawa. Naambianga watu that may only need a child who can read and write, and I'll convert it to an airplane. Thank you and be blessed.